So I want to show quickly something I recently encountered. Yeah, something very basic. Working with ink. While working with ink, it's very basic, but I think will be very useful. Basically, how to use strings in ink, right? So for beginners, this might not be straightforward. All right. So what I have in front of me on my editor is a Flipper contract, right? That I generated using the Pop CLI tool, and this contract, right, uses bools. It doesn't use string, but I'll convert it. I'll edit it so it uses strings, right? So what I have here is the prelude, right? Is the crate that allows you to use strings. There is another one that you can also import and to allow you to use vectors, right? Vex. And this has been commented out for now. So let's see how this works. First off, I would modify this contract to use strings. I would change the types. The return type here would be a string. And for now, we are going to remove this line because we are not trying to flip anything. What we have underneath here are the tests, but we are not going to use them, so we don't need to touch them. And we do pop build, which is the command for building. And yes, as you can see, there's an error. First, no. So okay, let's even eliminate this first error. This is not the error we're looking for. Right, and view it again. This is if you need to return a string, you have to do this. But yeah, so this is the error I'm looking for. But what happens if I import this? So let's pause while this builds because it takes time. Okay, we're back, and our build is complete, as you can see. So we're able to build successfully because we imported this. Now let's go to our Pop CLI UI and try to use it. For the sake of making everything clean, let's delete that. Let's forget that and import, right, our new contract that we just built. This is the folder. Go to the target, go to ink, import flipper.contract. Yes, and then we are going to name, let's go back. We are going to call our contracts, let's call it test1. Then this is test1 for the string we want to return. So it should show our string on the UI. Next, then we'll upload and instantiate. Yeah, that's done. And you see it returns the string. This is test1. So basically, we're importing this prelude from ink. It's a crate from ink, and this is where we are importing ink, right? And yeah, so in some cases you might see a different way of in some examples you might see people import this differently, maybe use a parameter called ink prelude, which is something I've seen, and then import the crate directly. That's one way I've seen people do this, but yeah, this is another way. So importing ink first, and then importing it from ink, the prelude crates. So yeah, that's it. If you want to use a string in your contracts, this is one way to do it with ink. And that's all. Thank you.